Your phone buzzes at work. It's the daycare app, incident report, and your stomach drops before you even open it. Today, your child bit a friend. So now you're just nodding along in a meeting. You can't hear anymore. Your face is hot, reading it for a second time, thinking, where is this coming from? You can't leave. You can't fix it from here. You just get to carry it for the next 4 hours. Here's what nobody puts in that notification: a bite is a sentence. It's your toddler saying something they don't have the words for yet. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what your toddler's teeth are trying to say and the 3 steps that retire them for good. I'm Cherie, former teacher, and back in the toddler years, 13 years later, I know exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, so let's name what's actually happening because everybody around you has a different story. Somebody says it's teething, somebody says it's a phase. And in the back of your mind, there's a scarier story. Is this a temper? Is my sweet kid the rough kid? And underneath it, the question you won't say out loud in a room full of moms: did I do this? Then there's the word, the one that gets whispered around daycares and playgrounds and preschool: biter. This isn't something dark showing up early in your child, and it isn't a report card on your parenting. It's a gap, a missing skill, the skill of saying big things with words. Think about what a toddler carries around all day: frustration, excitement, somebody's too close, somebody took the truck, which in toddler court is a federal offense, might I add. Real, full size feelings inside a person with a vocabulary of maybe a couple dozen words. The feeling shows up like a freight train. The words are still on back order. So the body finds another door. That's what a bite is. It's that's mine. It's you're too close. It's I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with it. Sometimes it's just somebody look at me. Same teeth, different sentence. And here's the piece that changes everything. Your toddler isn't choosing teeth over words. They're using teeth because the words aren't in there yet. Nobody's born with them. They get handed over. And guess who's holding them? And here's the piece that changes everything. Your toddler isn't choosing teeth over words. They're using teeth because the words aren't in there yet. Nobody's born with them. They just get handed over. Now, let me tell you why we're not going to wait this one out. Because they'll grow out of it is a half truth, and the missing half is expensive. The first cost you're already paying. The label. A label lands on a kid early, and everybody starts seeing that label before they see the kid. And a kid who keeps hearing what they are starts believing it. The words become a costume, and costumes are hard to take off. The second cost is daycare and school math. One report is a conversation, 3 reports is a meeting. And past a certain point, some daycares and preschools say the sentence every working parent dreads: this isn't working out. Now you scrambling for care, sitting on wait lists, apologizing to your boss, counting missed days. A missing sentence in a 2-year-old can reach all the way up to your paycheck. That's not me being dramatic. That's just where this road goes when left alone. Here's a picture for you. A toddler with a big feeling and no words is a boiling pot with a lid on it. All that steam has to go somewhere. So the lid starts rattling. And if nobody lets out the steam, it boils over. That's the bite. It's just where the steam got out. And guess what? The pot is still boiling. Or you can do the one thing every cook knows: crack the lid. Give the steam a way out. That's what words are. And here's one more cost, the sneaky one, because I'll bet money that somebody you love is feeding the bite this week without even meaning to. I'll show you exactly who when we get to step 3, and the fix costs you one text message. Okay, so the fix is 3 steps and they're small. Fair warning though. The second one is going to feel wrong the first time you do it, almost a little rude, like you're ignoring your own child in their biggest moment. I'll show you. But quick things first. My free guide, Stop Guessing 5 Gaps Your Toddler Has and How to Fill Them, maps all 5 with one simple first step for each. First link below, grab it now. It'll be waiting when we're done. Okay, so here are the 3 steps. 3 steps. First step, give the word. Step 2, flip the spotlight. Step 3, one rule every room. So let's dive in. Step 1, give the word. A bite is a missing sentence. So your first job is putting the sentence in, and you don't have to guess which one. The bite actually already told you. Look at when it happens. Bites when a toy gets grabbed. The sentence is, that's mine. Or bites when another kid gets too close. Move, please. Or bites when they're stuck on something. Help. Whatever their teeth are doing, that's the sentence you're replacing. Now, how do you teach it? Because a toddler is not signing up for vocabulary classes. 2 teeny ways: in the calm and in the small moments before the feeling gets big. They're reaching for the cup, starting to whine. Hand them the word right there. Say mine. They say mine. And the cup shows up fast. Watch what just happened. The word worked faster than the teeth ever did. That's the connection. You're not explaining that words beat biting, you're letting them feel it. The word is the better button. And if your toddler isn't talking yet, same with a couple of simple signs: help, more, all done. I'm doing this right now with my 15-month-old. She can't say much yet, but she can tell me help. I can watch the frustration leave her little body the second she's understood. That's the whole engine of this step. A mouth that's full of words doesn't need to be full of somebody's arm. So, step 2, flip the spotlight. All right, this is the one that feels a little wrong. When a bite happens, everything in you want to make it big. The gas, the grab, the speech. I get it. A bite is loud. Somebody's crying, your heart is pounding, and part of you is already drafting the apology text to the other parent. But watch what all that attention just did. It turned the bite into a show, and your toddler is standing center stage. Even angry attention is attention, and to a toddler, attention is payment. So here's the flip: one flat, firm sentence. No biting, biting hurts. That's it. No lecture. Then you physically turn and you pour your attention on the child who got bit. Oh, that hurt. Are you okay? Let me see your arm. Your toddler watches the whole show, move away from them, and somewhere in their little brain, the math updates. Teeth don't pay here. If you've been around this channel, you already know this muscle. It's stay boring, wearing a different outfit. Boring about the behavior, warm about the humans. Same muscle. Step 3, one rule every room. Remember the person feeding the bite without meaning to? Here's who it is. It's grandpa letting them gnaw on his knuckle because it's adorable. It's the play bites at home that get the whole room giggling. It's the sitter who thinks it's just a phase and laughs it off. Nobody means any harm, but a toddler cannot sort funny at home from forbidden at daycare. To them, it's all one world. So if teeth get laughs in one room and a flat no biting in another, the lesson never lands. And step 1 and 2 gets quietly undone every single weekend. So the fix cost one text, and I'll write it for you word for word. It says, "Hey, we're working on biting. No play bites, even gentle ones. If they bite, say it flat. No biting. Biting hurts." Then give the attention to whoever got bit and use their words with them when you can. That's mine. Move. Help. That's the whole text. Screenshot it right now and send it to grandma, the sitter, or whoever has hands on your kid. Same rule, same sentence, same words. At home, at grandma's house, at daycare, when every wall in their world says the same thing, a toddler stops testing the wall. That's a solid line pulling double duty. Now, watch what happens when all three run at the same time, because this is the part nobody tells you. Short term, the reports stop or slow way down, usually within a couple of weeks. The bite stops working. It doesn't get the toy. It doesn't get the show. It doesn't even get a little giggle from grandma or grandpa, and the feelings found a better door. The app pings you and your stomach doesn't drop because it's just another photo of your kid covered in finger painting. But the long game is the part that I love. A toddler who learns my words work becomes the kid who talks instead of swings, the kindergartner who says, "I'm mad," while other kids are throwing chairs, the teenager who can tell what's actually wrong instead of slamming doors. You're not just stopping a bite this month, you're building the person other people feel safe next to. And honestly, that's a prayer of mine over my girls, that they'll always have words for what's inside of them and the courage to say them out loud. That kid starts here this week. If this just untied a knot for you, subscribe. One gap, one fix every single week. That's what we do here. So, the 3 steps, one more time: give the word, flip the spotlight, one rule, every room. That's how you close the gap underneath the biting, the words gap. And it's one of the 5 gaps every toddler has. My free guide, Stop Guessing the 5 gaps your toddler has and how to fix them, walk you through all 5 so you can spot the one that's the loudest in your house and start closing it this week. The first link below, grab it before the app pings you again. Tonight, 3 small things, none of them longer than a minute. First, look at when the teeth come out and pick the sentence they're replacing. For most kids, it's "that's mine" and "move, please." Run them at bath time. You say it, they say it back, done. Not talking yet, 2 signs instead. Second, send the text. It's on your screen in step 3. Grandma, the sitter, grandpa, aunt, uncle, whoever has hands on your kid. Third, if the teeth comes out tomorrow anyway, you know the play. One flat sentence. Flip the spotlight and listen. If the bite still lands this week, that's not you failing. A gap that took a year to form doesn't close in a day. Grace for them, grace for you. Back at it tomorrow. And when you're ready to see the other 4 gaps, the guide's right there. It's the first link. Now, that notification, there might be one of them somewhere in your future, but it's going to read a little differently because you won't be sitting in that meeting wondering what's wrong with your kid or wondering if you did this. You'll know exactly what you're looking at. A missing sentence, and you already started handing it over. That's not damage control, that's you closing the gap. One more thing before you go. Those big feelings that come out through teeth, they got another exit. The full storm. On the floor, in the store, back arch, volume on 10, and the one where strangers look at you. Because when the word gaps and the feeling gaps team up, that's a full blown tantrum. Different gap, different fix, and I've already broken the whole thing down for you right here. Go watch it before the next storm rolls in. I'll see you there.